I know what you can do, change the world, I know it's true. Oh, oh.
Hi everybody, welcome back. So today we are going to be doing my empties because I am getting my big girl panties on and going through so many things. I'm finally learning the art of actually using things up all the way and having that satisfaction, and it helps me and my channel out because I can come back and tell you guys about all this stuff. And I mean, some of it's been in there for a minute. We all know this wicker basket, tried and true, probably has more germs on it than a toilet seat. I'm not kidding. I've washed it. I just still don't trust it. But I do have so many great things to share with you guys, fails and hits, all the like. So if you are wondering what I've used up lately and how I'm feeling about it, then sit tight. We're going to get into it. Alright, the first thing here I feel like is the most epic find of my life. And I do not know what happened for this poor thing. But this is from Caress. And they're actually quite an affordable brand. You can find them at CVS, drugstores, Walmart, places like that. I feel like they're pretty well known and they're on the cheaper side, but a lot of people like them. I have not used them personally since I was a teen. They had like this dark black packaged one that was like all sexy and stuff, and I loved it and I used that for a long while. But this is their shower foam. And I didn't know if I would like that because a lot of foams, they just do not make you feel clean. They don't lather up. I use loofahs, so I need something that's going to really lather because I have exfoliating loofahs, so they're a little bit tougher. This is in Midnight Iris and Vanilla Bean. I grabbed one of these from my Ollie's. I'm not sure if you guys know what I'm talking about. It's more of an East Coast thing, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it's just a big discount place for stores who can't sell their items. You know, it's like a TjMaxx for higher end stuff. Well, for drugstore stuff, this is like Ollie's is one of their discount stores. I got this and I can't find the sticker. Usually there's a big old Ollie's sticker on it, but I believe I got this for $2 or $3. So I grabbed one. The smell of this, when I tell you, it's instantly my grandmother, but in the best way possible. It's like her perfume or something. Something about it reminded me of my grandmother in such a great way. But besides that, it's also a very sensual, nice, clean scent. With a little bit of vanilla in it. And it lathers so good, you guys. It lathers so good. I actually did not go through this as fast as I thought I would. So I went back and bought every single one that they had in the store. It was just like a box of them. So I have like 6 or 7 more of these. And I love them so much. So if you happen to come across this at any discount place or even not discounted places, grab it. It's the shower foam in Midnight Iris and Vanilla Bean. Ah, chef's kiss on this. Now, I kind of stopped putting in shampoos and stuff because, like, really, who cares? But this I had to, ugh, that is gross. It is so nasty. But I have to tell you guys this. I use Head & Shoulders a lot, and I love the way that it makes my hair feel, but I like the almond one. But they're starting to come out with so many different ones, and a lot of them are like, ugh, like, no, I don't like it. It's not for me. This is the best, not only scent wise, but just in general when it comes to Head & Shoulders. This is the best shampoo I have ever used. Ever. It's the apple cider vinegar shampoo. It only smells like fresh apples that have just been cut. Doesn't smell like vinegar, nothing like that. I have another one of these that I just repurchased, and I think this is going to be a constant repurchase. If you love the scent of actual apple, it's so fresh and clean in the shower. And of course, Head & Shoulders makes your hair so soft and shiny and helps with dandruff. But if you do have colored hair, Head & Shoulders will strip the color. So that's just something to think about. Now, I put this box in here because I wanted to remember to talk about it. This is a mask from Dr. Jart. I got this at TjMaxx for, I think that it says $7.99, which it's originally $13. If I see Dr. Jart at TjMaxx, I grab it. I grab it because I love their stuff. The only thing that's not my cup of tea is where you have to make your own like mask to put on the jelly. No, for some reason I can never mix it right. It turns out a disaster. But this one, this is the Brightening Vitamin C. Now, with everything that's been going on around my chin and on the sides of my cheeks that we've been discussing for how long now, I got this hoping that vitamin C would really help just boost getting rid of the dark spots as they're healing. And this says intensive care. This was so fantastic. I love how it has a top and a bottom, so you can really adjust it to how you want it to be. I would actually buy these right from where they're sold. I think Sephora, maybe Ulta. I would go ahead and buy them because they're worth the full price. But you can find them at TjMaxx, so get them. So I did go through some sheet masks, and I definitely wanted to talk to you guys about these ones because they were worth talking about. So the first one here, this is from Freeman. They actually came out with sheet masks, and I got my daughter this whole set for Christmas of them that I didn't realize had them in it, and she cared not for any of those. So I did. So I tried out a few of them so far. The ones that I have tried out are two of the sheet... They're all three. I'm sorry, they're all stuck together. This is so disgusting. Ugh, what we do for beauty and letting you guys know. So I tried out three of them, each the sheet masks. I also have like clay masks and stuff in little packets that I haven't tried out yet. It's just so much work sometimes. It's easier to just slap on a sheet mask. So this one is the Revitalizing Pomegranate. First of all around, these are great. I think that they're fantastic. They're just like the ones you can get in the tubes. They're universally great. It's like ColourPop. Their shadows are universally going to work. These are universally well made. So they all were great. I had pomegranate, which is for revitalizing, blueberry for brightening, and then obviously charcoal for detoxing. This was my favorite. And they all smelled great, fantastic. It was a thicker mask, a sheet mask, which I like, but it was also saturated enough, which I like. So these were fantastic. I would definitely grab them again. And then this is the hemp. It's from Azure. It's the Hemp Nourishing Under Eye Pads. I have the rose ones, and then I have the hemp and rose. I love both, the rose and these ones. They are really great. You just open them up. They have a different shaped under eye, so it gets almost the whole cheek and the under eye versus just those jelly ones to get right under your eye. This will get your whole cheek, and it works so great. It feels so silky smooth. I use these at night. I love them. I would definitely get them again, and I found them at TjMaxx for a couple of dollars for a crap load of them. I ended up trying this. This is one of the little sheet masks that I got from Shop Miss A in lavender. They have a bunch of like herb garden type masks. This was actually very soothing, and I used it at night. I liked it a lot. I'm actually going to pick up some more. So $1, hell yes. And then we have the AOA sheet masks. I have two of the salicylic acid and tea tree because, you know, trying to calm my face. And then the Kika 7 Calming Complex, which is essentially is the same. This fights the acne, this calms down the acne. You know, they kind of all work in conjunction with each other. These are fantastic. The sheet masks themselves are a little cheaply made. They're only $1 or something, but because they're a little thinner. I like thicker ones, but they're saturated perfect. The stuff in them is amazing. It helps so much. They're so affordable. These are where it's at. These are definitely where it's at. And then lastly, another Dr. Jart. I actually got this at TjMaxx in a multi-pack it was really cheap, and I had to get these because these are still on the market for sale, and they were way more than I got them at TjMaxx, but I'm actually thinking about purchasing them again anyway because they were that good. Only if you have really dry skin or you've done a peel or something. Every time that I've done a peel, I go in with one of these. It is heaven. So moisturizing. It's their Vital Hydra Solution. It's a sheet type face mask that moisturizes, visibly revitalizes the skin, and they have all of these important ingredient names that I can't read, but this is great. I don't think that, except for the mixing it yourself ones, I don't think that I've had a Dr. Jart's mask that wasn't really, really great. This is another thing that I found at TjMaxx and had to grab immediately because I know this costs way more than I got it for. I got it for $6.99. I'm pretty sure that it's at least double that on Sephora, and this is a multitask eye serum masks. These are not special enough to buy straight off the shelf like for the price that Sephora might ask for them or Ulta. But if you see these at TjMaxx, grab all of them. They work great. They really do. They're just not worth that high price. I have 2 packs of the Invisible Acne Patches from Shop Miss A. I love these so much, which is funny because I self-tanned, which is why I might look darker to you guys. I self-tanned the other night, and I accidentally left, I don't even know if you'll be able to see it, but I left one of the acne patches on a little blemish that I had on my neck, and then I self-tanned, and now there's a white circle on my neck. Niki! But anyway, if you're looking for invisible acne patches, get the ones from AOA. They are so worth it. I got the 84 pack, which is $7, and then you can get this one, which is 15 patches, and I believe that it's either $1.77. I don't know. I'll link everything for you guys, though. But those are so worth it. I always throw one in every time I order from Shop Miss A because I'm actually a little terrified to go without them. I used up this Sol de Janeiro Coco Cabana Cream. This I tried off from Octoly, I believe, because I loved the Bum Bum cream in the yellow, which is just, it's better than anything. I mean, it supposedly tightens up your bum bum. I don't know. I didn't feel tightened, but it has a soft, like, shimmery glow to it, and it smells like heaven. I even have the perfume of it because it smells that good. I tried this. Don't like it as much. It's a thinner consistency. The smell is great and beachy, but it took me a while to get through that. I didn't really care for that one over the Bum Bum. Now, I got these, and I told you guys I was going to let you know how I felt about them. These are the AOA Pure Cotton Squares. Worth it. Completely worth it. They are just like the Shiseido ones that I tried. I tried a pack of Shiseidos that I found at TjMaxx. I was like, what is the hype on these? They're not that great. These were the same thing. Same thing, so I'll just grab these. I'll just grab those. $1 versus how much are the Shiseidos? Like, no. Now, I have to get rid of some of my lashes from AOA because I've just used them too much, and there comes a point where you can't even brush them out or pick the glue off of them anymore. So, these are some of my favorites. Amanda I used a lot. And then Vanessa. Actually, Vanessa was a little bit much for me. A little bit much. And then Jenna, which are really, really short, but all they really do is make you look so voluminous and dark, like eyelashes. It looks really, really great. That was like an everyday thing. And then Jessica. If you could see these up close, they're scary. I've used these so much, but they're my favorite so far. Jessica is where it's at. Grab those too. You need them. Oh, and look, a Bum Bum. I use them up, and I'm kind of sad because I don't have the money to buy more of these. They are super expensive. But yeah, this one over the other one. The other one stinks. That one's fantastic. I've gone through like 3 of those. I have some AOA skincare that I have used up. I'm going to have more here soon too. I go through these because they do come in smaller packets, but I don't mind. It makes me feel proud and like I'm doing something when I can use up things. So the first one is a niacinamide 2% plus BHA. I'm actually halfway through another one of these already. This is by far my favorite moisturizer I've tried to date. I mean, to date. There might be better in the future, but right now this is where it's at. It makes my skin feel so silky all day or all night. You can use it. They have fantastic directions on the back. Everything you need to know. This is so good. That's so good. And then there's the pH 5.5 Kika Licorice Root. This is the gel cleanser that deep cleans and brightens. There's nothing wrong with it, but there's nothing like earth-shattering about this either. So I'm pretty sure I have a few more of these or a different type of cleanser, and I'll let you guys know, but it's not bad. It's not a waste of the $1 something, but it's also not something that I'm like, oh, I have to have it. And then I just finished this today. This is the Holy Green Water Hydrating Serum. It's thin and watery, and it feels like you're just rubbing water all over your face, but it makes you so moisturized without being greasy. And I can't handle the grease because I use this day and night. This is really, really good. I do find that some of the stuff that in the white packaging is not really for my skin, or I just don't care for it, but this is something that I do like. So I'm glad I found something. I used up a perfume, and I've already talked to you guys about my bigger one that I bought. I went ahead and got on Amazon and bought the one that's like way bigger. This is Elizabeth Arden's White Tea. This is the best smelling perfume ever. It's sexy, it's sweet, it's floral, and it's fresh. Ugh, smells so good. I've never worn this and not gotten a compliment. Never. Some more cleansers. I finished up this Clinique one. We've talked about this one before. This is a liquid facial soap for oily skin. I get this at TjMaxx. I'm not quite sure how. I think it's like 12 bucks at TjMaxx. Every time I see it, I pick it up. I have another one in my shower as we speak. And then I used this up as well. This is something that I got from Skin Star Box, which they actually don't send me stuff anymore. So I'm not sure if we'll be seeing much more of this stuff other than what I purchased myself. This is the Centella Kika Foam Cleanser. This was actually really, really good. It was nothing to be like, oh, you have to run out and grab it. But I'm starting to see that the Kika, the Centella Kika that everybody's using, it seems to be really good for my skin. So overall, it was pleasant to use it. I went through this whole thing, which I was so proud of. This is from Clean Beauty. I got this at TjMaxx as well for $6.99. It's originally $12 or $13. This is their Deep Hydrating Facial Toner in Rose Water, Lavender, and Witch Hazel. This was fantastic. If I see it again at TjMaxx, it will be another repurchase because I love it. I love the look of it, the wooden type bottle. I loved how it smelled, but it wasn't too fragrancy. It was more natural. It was easy to use. I adored this. The Clean Beauty, and it's not something that I've heard of. I've heard of Clean Beauty, the trend, but I haven't heard of the actual company. So it was nice to be able to try out their products. And then this, it's a deodorant. I found my new favorite deodorant and I wanted to share it with you guys. This is the Degree, I don't even know. I did it again. The Degree Clinical Protection in Shower Clean. It comes in a box, which means they're a little bit more expensive, but they work way better. Way better. And the clean, like the shower clean, actually smells so good, and it's not like something you can get sick of. So I like this, and I've already used another one I threw away because I don't need to hold up multiples of these, but I'm on my third one. Highly recommend. I used up this whole thing. I was so excited about it. This is from Special Solutions. It's the Goodnight White Sleeping Mask from Mazan. It was another thing I got from Skin Star Box, but I can find it other places. It is so fantastic. It's the perfect sleeping moisturizer. You wake up and your skin is so bright. I loved this. I loved it. I definitely want to get it again at some point. And then this poor sucker. I like this so much that I cut it open to fish out everything that was in there. I got this also from Marshall's, I believe, but it's still, I think it's just because they changed the packaging because it's still for sale. This is the Exuviance Hydrating Eye Complex. So good for us ladies who are starting to get the crow's feet and the wrinkles or already have them. Think about it. It's a little expensive, but it's good and it's worth it. And then look at this baby. Oh, I'm so excited about it. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder Foundation. And I have mine in translucent or transparent. I've had this for years. I used it up. I used it up. Oh my god, I had this in my purse, and whenever I would actually go out and I'd have anxiety, of course, because I can't do that, I'd start sweating and I would just powder myself, and I used this up. I'm so excited about it. You are actually seeing an empty pan of makeup. I would get it again. I'm going to. I'm going to. I have to have one of those just in my collection at all times, because if I need a tried and true that's not going to do anything bad to me, Rimmel Stay Matte. We all know. Now this is half gone, but then it went completely bad on me. But I'm telling you, this is so good. This is a Too Faced Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting. Okay, this is so cool because it is cooling. It's really cooling, but not like a cooling where it would irritate your skin if you have sensitive skin. But then it's also like the Dr. Brandt's Pores No More consistency, and it blurs everything without pilling or being too much. This is so great. It just has a high fragrance. it got shoved back into my primers because I needed to do a declutter, and I forgot about it, or this baby would have been used up. I tried to use it the other day. When I actually found it, I was so excited, and no, I couldn't use it. It was a sad day. So I would highly recommend this. I highly recommend this. I can't afford to get another one, or I would, but I would recommend it for people who have the money. And we are almost done, folks. Ew, I just touched something that was wet in there, and I just don't want to know. I need to wash my hands. So when I was at TjMaxx, I ended up finding this Pure times Barbie kind of skincare set, and I grabbed it right away. I wanted to try it out so bad. I really wanted to try out their Cloud Cream, I think it is, and I still have that. I'm still trying that out. But these are two products that I used up right away. The first one is the See No More, and then this is their Deep Pore Cleanser. This is something else. This is not for sensitive skin at all. This smells like straight up tea tree oil. Foams up, cleans your face so great, and I love tea tree like cleansers. I love that. Tea tree is perfect for me. So I like this right away. The only thing I would say, it is not even remotely for people with sensitive skin, because it would even burn the outside of my eyes a little bit, and I'd have to quickly wash it off. It works fantastic for what it is, but it's definitely not for the faint of heart. But this has been a dilemma for me for months. This is the Pure times Barbie, like I said. This is a Keratin serum, if I'm saying that wrong. It's an age-defying concentrated, you know, like serum. It's so silky, so smooth. And what it did for my skin while I had it had me put this in my cart immediately. It's so expensive, and I cannot buy it. I cannot justify buying it, but I almost want to, because I can't get this out of my mind. I can't stop thinking about it. I don't feel like my skin looks as good. I need this in my life again. And you know, it's not the Barbie one. They have it all on its own in its own little packaging. You know, the Keratin serum, or however you say it. I want it so bad. It's another product where if you're aging or getting those lines around here, you know, or around here, or around here, it would be your best friend. It would be your best buddy. I used up my favorite lip liner, and this is the Rimmel London Exaggerate in East End Snob. I used this up. It is one of my favorites. This and the serum and the Stay Matte all need to go like in a little pouch so I can remember to repurchase. I used up this whole OPI cuticle oil. I really, really like this, but I'm actually in the midst of trying out one from AOA, which looks and performs exactly alike. So I would have repurchased if I didn't know there was something out there that was $1 that was just as good. Alright, so that is everything. Ooh, I should not be touching my hair. That is everything that I have used up. That was actually a lot more than I thought it was. I keep touching my hair. I got shit in... That was a lot more than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to attempt my best to list and link everything down below in the description box if you want to take a look for yourself. Highly recommend. A lot of this were things that I'm so excited about. I'm repurchasing myself. There are multiple repurchases in here. They're fantastic, and I think that you guys will really like them. So if you like this type of video and you want to see more empties, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.